Ashe, Om, Namaste, Namaskaram. I truly do hope you all are living to your highest potential. Welcome back. I'm grateful to have you all. Thank you for coming back and pulling up to the session. You know what I'm saying? Coming to Chief with the homies, you feel me? Uh, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you're really rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bell after you subscribe. That way you can always know when the sessions are going on. Pull up to the sesh, pull up Chief with the homies, not Chief with the homies, and kick it either way. So thank y'all for tuning back in. I appreciate y'all. Today, I got a good one for y'all. I'll be talking about, I thought about originally combining this video into the first time I ever actually like chiefed, and then the first time I ever had resin. But I'm just gonna talk about the first time I had resin because it's a crazy story as it is. I don't know. Resin is just one of those things, and you know, even when I first started smoking, I smoked resin for a little bit, and I'd smoke it out of water pipes. So there was definitely a point in time where I was down bad. Now, you know, there's so many vapes and everything. And it's like you shouldn't even let yourself get to that point. You might as well just go get a freaking Delta shop vape or some shit at that point. But yeah, pull up to the session. Got the same piece, same God's tobacco, lemon cherry G. I freaking love this piece so much. Y'all ever just have a piece that you just like I could rotate through them and have some more pieces in the video, or I could have switched it up and had a different piece in this vid. But it's just like, man, I genuinely love this piece so much, and it rips, it does everything it needs to. So yeah, a couple things before we get started. One, be patient with me with the sound. I'm filming a couple videos on the iPhone just because I let my camera battery die and I didn't realize that, so I had to charge it for a while. But my iPhone has a waterproof case, so it kind of has a hard time picking up on the audio, and the lens might flare a little bit when you see the flame and everything. The other thing, I gotta keep the fan on too for the circulation, so be patient with that. I appreciate y'all. Working with that, I try to angle it away from the receiver so it's not picking up on the fan as much. And then 3, this will probably be one of my last vids on the iPhone, filmed on the iPhone. I'll probably still film on the iPhone when I need to, or if the camera does. But I definitely want to try to primarily focus on, you know, my digital sensor camera and see what I can do with that and work with that and everything. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hey, let's go and get started though. Pull up to the session. I was looking for my lighter. I forgot I had it in my pocket. That's mad funny. Pull up to the sesh. I hope y'all are session with me. Chiefing, you know what I'm saying? Tobacco, cigars, pack, gas, pressure, or nothing. Just pulling up and kicking it, like I said. So, cheers, y'all. Fire. Last video I was knocked, no cap. That had me. I mean, this, like I said, the way this piece rips and it has the double function on it, it's just weird. But so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. It's a crazy story. My homie, I'm gonna call him Bird. Bird had brothers, right? And you know who you are. Bird knows. I'm gonna let him know. He'll ask me too for sure, but Bird had brothers, and they were chiefing. He had 2 older brothers, and I think they had been in and out of the system for freaking, you know, actually, you know, smoking and stuff. But nonetheless, like, he wasn't a stranger to gas. He had been around it enough to know, like, or smell it, kind of like me. And my parents never achieved, but my mom had friends who did, and now we were around it and we could tell. And like I said, I didn't start chief until way later in life. But anyways, uh, he wasn't no stranger to it or whatever. And we had these friends that lived up the street, and we would always similar things. You know what I'm saying? Just play football. Man, we would play freaking hide and seek, and it would be like the square block, if you get what I'm saying. So, like, there's a whole section, and it's just like from block to block to block to block, or intersection from intersection. And basically, you hit all those four, and then you would just cut through people's backyards and not care, bro. It was actually so fire. Like, times were definitely different. I feel like you didn't have to worry about like odds of possibly getting like offed by someone because you're in their yard. Like, I feel like you could just be in people's yards and they would definitely be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, just kids playing. Because I don't know how we were in multiple people's backyards who weren't ours and nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? Especially with you know, ethnicity being a thing. And some people here, some people in this state are definitely a little, you know what I'm saying, on the opposite team. But yeah, no, everyone we ever lived around was cool, and we were always in people's backyards and stuff, and playing hide and go seek. Let me load up. Let me get another one in. We had this college where you could go and swim, and it's still there. You could go and swim, and then on the outside was just this like large grass field. It was just straight grass that was just maintained, and we'd play football on it. It was crazy, dude. One time I got a black eye there, bro. Shoulder checked me, and I was 10 and he was 18. Like, that was crazy, bro. That's a little foul for that. I ain't gonna lie, that was a little foul. Now I'm thinking about it, bro. So sweet. The very first time I got that piece, whoops, I didn't realize it's falling. I gotta fix that. That'll probably happen a million times. Yes, I'm posted in a rocking chair. But I brought this piece to my homie. The very first time I got it, and we seshed. And it's crazy because he just started seshing. I'm so hyped about it. We seshed with it, and he said, man, it's dangerous because it's almost like breathing in air. He's like, there's no harshness to it. Like, you can't tell when to stop pulling, basically, when to, like, when you got enough. I'm like, yeah, man, it's a dangerous one for sure. So that's why I like it, though. It definitely hangs with the big dogs. So yeah, all these homies who used to be on the block, play football, hide and go seek. We make up various games. We flip on the tramps. You know what I'm saying? Get to tricking, and they do parkour and stuff. I didn't know what it was at first, and then like I grew up and learned what it was, and I kind of just did like simple stuff like hops and kongs and stuff. It was cool. Like, I probably could Kong now. I just have to keep trying. But like I said, I'm in pretty decent shape nonetheless. So our older friends who lived on the corner of our block, we had two friends who lived on the corner. We had one friend that lived across, like right here, like directly across, and then a set of friends that lived across the street from him. So you could think of it like the way my house was set up was like a triangle, and then Bird lived down here. So it was lit. Like, this point in time is probably one of my like gotta be highlights. Like, definitely a highlight of life, and something I'm very appreciative of because the people I met and the opportunities we had like come to find out they like a lot of the same stuff and they're valid too, you know what I'm saying? Good people, care about things, rock with good music, you know what I'm saying? Just everything you could ask for, and like humans on some real stuff. And I know I'm tearing it up. Speaking of tearing it up, last video, I didn't even crack it. But yeah, I got a cold one this time. I ended up having the last one once I was editing the video, and it was fire. It definitely helped me get through it. Cheers. Do it. No, I'm just playing. Do lie. No, I'm just playing. But we were all kicking it, all homies. We lived in kind of like this triangle pattern. Bird lived down the street. A couple years later, like I'm gonna skip from 5th grade and go all the way to 8th grade. I'm gonna touch back. There's a lot more stories from 5th to 8th because a lot of these guys were 2 to 7 years older than us. So we were definitely like kicking it with high schoolers when we were in elementary for sure, because we wanted to just hang, you feel me? Like we weren't trying to be left out. We're like, nah, if there's kids on our block, like we on the block too, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to miss out and have y'all get experiences that we can't experience. And yeah, we definitely would have missed out if we weren't out there, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't for any children, but if you got kids, like make sure they're going outside for real. They gotta experience the outside world, and adults are understanding and protective. So most of them. Anyways, we were in people's backyards. We were going crazy, hide and seek, skateboarding, football, and 8th grade comes around, same shit, bro. Ain't nothing changed. And Bird, you know, I chipped a little bit, but he didn't like if people considered him as like a regular sesher, you know what I'm saying, or someone who would sesher a freaking like genuine pothead. Like if people looked at him as a pothead, he would assume that people were saying that just because his brother's chief, his older brothers that I told y'all about. Not gonna lie, this setup's so hard. I love you, but yeah, I had to check outside real quick. It's so cold and dark and gloomy. Man, you ever just look outside and you're like, wow, like, that's really what I get to see. Like it's crazy. It's crazy views for sure, and I see like 3 different intersections. Nonetheless, this spot, I lived there for that time period from 5th to 8th grade. Then we moved, got a house. But those homies, like, I kept in contact with, thankfully, and we're all still homies and everything. And so, there's 4 brothers and a friend that would come and bike over there. And his name's Chavo. And I'll talk about Chavo a little bit, because you know, he's been a P for me too. I've worked with Chavo a little bit. And he's sick. He's not Hispanic or anything, I just call him because he had a nickname similar to that. But Chavo would bike to the 4 brothers' houses, and they were lit. Like, they had video games, at Xbox, bro. If y'all know about the 360 days, I know so many of y'all were there for the 360 days. I know so many of y'all were there for the 360 days. The 360 days were so hard, bro. And I have a 360 on a PS3, and I still rock with that PS3, and I'm still PlayStation. I'm still Sony in that aspect of gaming. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tap in with the music stuff, Sony equipment, but I digress. You know, I be getting a little sidetracked. That's just how it is. I probably got a little 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 something in the pot cooking. Y'all feeling me? No craziness, but we were all kicking it. Chavo and bike pull up, and they were already like Seshing low key, like they would get it in sometimes. Same thing with Bird. And one day, Chavo literally said, like, we were just outside. We'd always be hooping too. I forgot to say that this homie right here on the triangle point, the point of the triangle. I'm trying to think of his name. What name could I give that, bro? Healed. We're gonna call him Healed, bro. Healed is crazy. Healed is crazy. I had to think for a second. I was definitely. Oh, nah, endless potential. But Healed had a basketball court, basically. He had like fresh concrete. Like, I don't know why. Whatever concrete they got put down, and they must have got it put down in like 2008 or something, because when I moved in 2010, that shit was fresh. Super fresh. Like, extremely fresh. 2020 is about to be 2024. It's still fresh. It still looks crazy good. Like, better. Like, the industry's so insane. Better concrete than most, and it just looks fresh and whatever. Like, you can hoop on it. If you fall on it, it like didn't hurt. Like, you didn't get cut. It was weird, bro. It was like a weird type of concrete. But so we would all hoop there too. One day we were hooping, and Chavo's like, to us, me and Bird, and man, it was some BS. I got grounded so much, and I used to just watch them motherfuckers just be hooping. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get it in, bro. I don't even really like basketball like that. I'm just trying to get it in, bro. They be out there hooping, and you know, because I was on the football, baseball, skateboarding grind. That's the only reason. But anyways, one day after hooping, Chavo's like, I'm trying to come sesh, you feel me? Come kick it with the guys. Come kick it with the homies, you know what I'm saying? Come pull up. And yeah, we were like 100%. Feel me? Like, I think we pulled up. But before I get to that, I know I talked about the Xbox days, man. I have to mention this. I didn't get online for a little bit. Or like, there was times I couldn't play at home. Like, I had a time limit back in the day, bro. So if y'all, some of y'all who kind of have like parents that were on that, they used to set like limits for how long you could game and stuff. And so you had to get like shifty. So I would be out, right? And I used to have to check in. And I would be out at the homie's house. And I felt so bad, bro. I would just lock in. I would be on Modern Warfare 2 spazzing, bro. I didn't care. It was the most craziest thing to me, because, like, I'm sure late Gen Z and millennials definitely get it. And hell, probably everyone else too, because the technology now is so insane. But, like, being able to play online and have it look so like real at the time was just like, dang, bro. Like, and now it's crazy too. It's insane. Back to MW3 basically is like a full circle. But so yeah, we pulled up to the sesh. Now we're back to normal. I just had to bring that up because MW2 is crazy. I used to be locked in. We pulled up to sesh. I thought it was regular gas, right? Man, dark resin. Just straight black resin, man. Rolled into a ball. Man, I gotta get one in for that. That's federal. We're doing good on time too. I started tweaking. I thought that too much time had passed, and I wasn't gonna be able to get the video on my Mac. I got an old Mac, and I got an idea about it too. I know what that idea is. Just for later. Get that idea right. But anyways, yeah, straight like this stuff, but just like scraped up. A lot of y'all know. Some of y'all don't, because y'all hopped in the game with dispos or cards, which is crazy to think about. You all hopped in the game with dispos or cards or Puffcos or, fancy things. And we gonna get their trust. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the future devices and all the various cannabinoids. But this caked over time in a just regular piece. I'll show y'all another new piece. Got the schneid, got the grab piece, the grab snake. Shout out to grab. Bro, it's so nice. It's so nice. I like it so much. My girl rocks with it too. But rolled into a ball on her spot too, and man, I don't know what I did, but I pulled that. I was third to go. It went driver's seat, passenger seat, me. It was. I remember. There's 4 people in the back seat. Crazy. That was crazy in the summertime. Yeah, in the Midwest, bro. In the Midwest, bro. It was so hot. It was so hot, bro. Like, so having not chiefed or smoked at all prior to this, literally doing that was just like straight pain on the throat, instant pain, and I was like, and the resin just caught on fire when I was pulling. It was like, oh, everyone's like, oh, like how you pull and stop pulling, you can make it like catch on fire. I know some of y'all know how to do that. I know how to do it too, but yeah, I just I'll do it next. I'll do it right now. This next pull, if I gotta relight it. And it just did that, and I didn't know what that was at first, and I was like, man, dying. And they were laughing, they were hella laughing, because I was the only person who got that flame for some odd reason back in the day. And I don't even know if we achieved all that resin. I think we all just took 2 each. And we pulled up to this alley on the square block where we all did, where we all had played hide and seek or whatever games we called them back in the day. We had cops and robbers, you know what I'm saying, crazy stuff like that. And we end up we had to back out the alley, and we drove and we pulled back up, and they pulled back up to my spot next to Heald's crib, and I'm down here, Heald's right here, and we live in a duplex at the time, and our neighbor's valid too, and he chiefs right now too. Shout out to homie who lived next to me, bro, for real. They was hella valid. They helped me through a lot too. But his mom was outside, and like I said, I was only 13 at the time, 12 or 13 for sure. And I was like, nah, bruh. I was 12, about to turn 13. I remember it, because it was getting hot. And I was like, nah, bruh. I was like, fuck, what do I gotta do? I was like, just act like they were kind of tweaking too, because we didn't want her to know. We thought we were geeking, boy, off that resin for no reason. For no reason, we were geeking off that resin insanely. I get out the car. Oh, before I do that, we're like, what do we do, bro? What do we do? What do we do, school? And we come up with a plan. We're like, bro, let's hop out the whip. I'm gonna hop out the whip. Act like you picked me up somewhere. And I was like, Thanks for the ride, guys. Boy, I was so oh, absolutely toasted. Absolutely toasted. Unbearably toasted off of resin for no reason. Because I only smoked one other time before this. And that was the first time. But I was like, thanks for the ride, guys. And they had already got Bert up the street because he was, like I said, he lived before the four brothers and Heald's house and my house. And I see her, I waved, she waved. I skated off the other way, bro. I skated off and I skated. Did I skate successfully? Nah, I'm pretty sure I just jumped downstairs for a long time, bro. Probably shouldn't have been skating downstairs for that long after the first time. And so, moral of the story, for sure, it's cool to walk in with the homies you trust, obviously. But also, be careful doing extreme activities or skating or driving or any type of thing. Don't, just be careful or don't if you can't. Like, know your limits for sure. Yeah, it was crazy skating down the stairs. I probably sent like 50 attempts for no reason, but it was a little forced there, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wild, just skating. I probably landed a couple times, but I remember the roll up with shore is just a stupid spot. There's other places I could have been, and it could have been a lot more enjoyable for sure. But nonetheless, hey, I appreciate y'all coming. I ain't even gonna end it. We got so much more to go. Yeah, the ball resin was stupid, bruh. Like, now they turn gray, but I didn't even think that one turned gray. I felt like that one was just going forever. That's what I was making it do. And they were like, whoa, I was doing that, bro. I was like, I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. No, I'm just playing, bro. But I was dying. I was dead for sure. And yeah, skating away was insane. It was the hardest task, the most hardest task. Now, if I skate, I can get on deck right now and be fine because I have enough energy locked into it where I know how to focus enough to be able to do what's required and like use the muscle groups that are required. It's almost like muscle memory, but it's not too because you're still developing always. And so, yeah, riding away was crazy. I'm pretty sure my deck was like getting old at that point in time because I didn't get new decks always. And I don't know if she knew. I don't know how to call this man. The car might have been hit, you feel me? But she never said anything. She never said anything. I didn't get grounded for that. I got grounded, I'm pretty sure, for stealing a cigarette, but I'd have to think about all these stories, come back and tell y'all for sure. Crazy thing is, though, I wasn't the only one stealing cigarettes, man. We was really on some Ed and Eddie type shit for no reason. It was so funny, bro. Just in the Midwest, just bored, jawbreaker stuff. And nah, I'm just playing. I don't even know what the candies that were hit back then were. Like Tootsie Rolls. People always had Tootsie Rolls, man. There's Tootsie Rolls. The Tootsie Pops. Go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Pops. But yeah, people always had those. What else? No, I ain't gonna lie. The Four Brothers was always making smoothies too. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they all be chiefing now. But Yeah, man. Let me get another sip of the energy, blennergy, affinity, with the energy. No, I'm just playing. We out here just chilling, just straight chilling. But yeah, that's really all I got for real today. I appreciate y'all pulling up. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I got so much more in store for y'all. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna really lock in. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna always be in the comment section beneficially or posting somehow. So y'all will always find me. If y'all like spirituality stuff, hit the other page up. I'm probably finna get back on that one too here soon. I gotta update my phone though. I don't know. I'm looking at probably a SE because I'm a simple guy. And I like having the button and the fingerprint scanner. Or not, and just being able to type your password is pretty hard. Because I don't know, mistake me if I know you could probably change it, but I feel like by default, the other iPhones, like the 10s and up, isn't it like right when you grab it, it tries to face scan? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, I love and appreciate y'all. Om Namaste Namaskar. Keep doing you. Keep living to your highest potential. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. I'm lighting the incense. Yay! Yeah. I remember that shit. That shit was so funny. That shit had me dying the first time I ever seen it.